Today I have a question that I would like to hear your opinion on. Should I be starting a Patreon account? I have been getting more than a few requests from various people over these past months about setting up some way for them to support my channel directly, and Patreon is what has been suggested to me the most. For those of you who don't know, Patreon is a website that allows fans to contribute funds to content creators, and it is also a way for content creators to give back specific rewards to those who support them. In my case, I have been putting together over 200 videos in the past year without any direct support from my fans, and I'm sure that I'll be making 200 more in the next year. So when people tell me that they want to help make this channel even better through something like Patreon, this has been my response. I have considered it. I know that there are quite a few of my watchers who would like to support this channel, and I'm sure that I could think of a few reasonable rewards to go with any Patreon account. I just feel really hesitant about getting money from my fans for doing these videos. I worry about whether it would change any of the reasons as to why I do the work. Would I still feel just as passionate about reviewing and analyzing MLP? Would I ever start seeing my audience as a paycheck rather than the fans I so thoroughly appreciate? I really don't know. I've tried to convince myself that any money I receive would only go towards what my watchers would enjoy. Like something I know that many of my fans have been requesting, I would have the means to start going to conventions across the country and meet people face to face. I also want to continue the series A Moment with Dr. Wolf by one day doing sessions with each of the main 6. I figure that would make for an excellent set of videos for me to put together over the summer. However, in order to bring such projects to life, I not only would need a lot of new artwork or perhaps even animation, but also very competent voice actresses to play the parts. So having a Patreon account would help to make this a reality. But still, it is rather hard for me to say that I'm worthy of that kind of encouragement. That's not the reason I started doing these videos, and I know that I'd still be dedicated to making more content even if I wasn't being directly supported by my watchers. Then again, this isn't the first time others have suggested Patreon to me, and I'm sure it won't be the last either. So maybe I do need to get over my hesitations and give my watchers that option, even if I don't feel worthy of that kind of support. So I'd like to pose this question to each of you. Should I start up a Patreon account? And if so, what sort of rewards should I be offering to those who choose to support me? I've come up with a few ideas of my own that I'd like to hear your opinions on. First off, I've had many requests from various people to help them put together their own projects, like teaching them how to create videos or write stories or reviews or how to do analysis. Secondly, I'm always on the lookout for more opportunities to expand upon my voice talents. And perhaps there are those who would like me to do a dramatic reading of a particular story or voice a character they have created. Projects like this, for example.
I've heard there was a glass wing living up there named Mayfly. That's you, isn't it? Well, my name is Ferris, and I have taken you to my domain.
Thirdly, I have lost count of how many people have requested their own Moment with Dr. Wolf session. So perhaps I could offer one-on-one conversations via Skype to talk about anything on your mind for a certain amount of time each month. I'm sure that I could come up with even more ideas over time, and I honestly would welcome any other ideas that you might have. What sort of rewards could I offer that would make you feel that donating to this channel would be worthwhile? Finally, I'd like to emphasize to each and every one of my watchers that I will still be passionate about making MLP-related content with or without your direct support. If it turns out that I'm getting an overwhelming majority of people telling me not to start anything like this, then nothing has to change. But for those of you who do feel that my work is worthwhile and would like to see me attending conventions and releasing even better content, then this is your chance to make a difference, as well as getting something worthwhile in return. Please leave your thoughts down below. And as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.